Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you're well. Here you can see I'm at my little walk in autumnal and just going out for a bit of fresh air at lunchtime and just taking a walk along one of my favourite paths. Yesterday it was absolutely chucking it down. It was so wet and windy and cold actually. Today it's a bit finer, not raining, which is good, but it's actually quite warmer, so that's the lovely British weather for you. It changes so quickly you don't quite know where you are. But anyway, so I was just thinking earlier on about the constant changes in information that we keep getting, particularly in the UK, but also all across the world. I know that, and how it's very, very difficult sometimes to work out what is truth, what is a conspiracy, what is actually based on scientific evidence in terms of all of the decisions that the governments are making regarding COVID-19 and the restrictions, and then the ongoing restrictions, and then the changing restrictions, and there's so much information out there. There's also a lot of rubbish out there, a lot of just nonsense, just conspiracy theories all over the place, and sometimes very well-meaning people do post a load of rubbish, and I don't think that really helps. I think that makes it worse. Sometimes people that and you think you get a bit confused, or you could get confused, should I say. So it can be quite difficult to work out what is truth, what is not truth. Sometimes I've actually just had a break from certain things, like either social media or certain people on social media. Not that I've kind of fallen out with them, but I just think, well, I'm quite selective most of the time. I'm not perfect, but most of the time I try to be quite selective what I listen to, how much I listen to stuff. And the news is just so full of sensationalism, and at the end of the day they're a business, the media are, so they're out there to make money, and they tend to, generally speaking, they tend to spread so much fear. There's enough uncertainty in the world without spreading more fear. So I'm quite selective. I don't bury my head in the sand and ignore it all, but I am very selective what I listen to and how much I listen to it. So truth can be very difficult to define, but Jesus did say in the Bible, in John 8 verse 2, I think, John is the fourth book in the New Testament, and Jesus did say that you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And in another verse it says, I think it's verse 36, a few verses later, so when you know the truth, you will be free indeed. So it's very specific. You won't just be free, you'll be free indeed. And in another verse, Jesus actually describes himself as the way, the truth, and the life. So I don't think that we can ever be fully certain of truth unless it comes from Jesus himself, from God himself. I think that everything that we listen to, everything that we see, we need to look through that lens of truth. The truth of Jesus, the truth of what God says, particularly in the Bible, but the words of Jesus. Look in a Bible, if you get a Bible with red words in it, that's Jesus' words in the New Testament. So it's good to be aware of things going on, but also to look at it through the lens of truth. And the only real absolute truth that we have in this world is Jesus. So I just thought I would leave that thought with you for today, because sometimes we just need to know that there is real truth out there. If we search for it, we will find it, and Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So I just thought I would leave that thought with you for today. See you later.